What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to talk about self-defense instructors. I was staying away from this topic. I wasn't going to go down this path. There was plenty of martial artists and school owners, combat coaches and stuff who were already kind of handling this situation, but it just keeps coming up on my feed. And I just wanted to kind of throw my thoughts out there on the matter. And it's because of the rise of this whole d.u.s.t group and Dale Brown and all these, and then there are other instructors out there. It's just coming up a lot, and I thought I would just put my thoughts out there. Listen, man, self-defense tactics as they are shown do not work in real-life situations that are full of adrenaline and tension and aggression and so on. You got to remember, man, when these self-defense instructors are showing their tactics, their techniques, they're working with a partner who is fully compliant and showing pretty much no resistance at all. They're showing unrealistic situations and tactics in the sense that the number one you always see is they grab the wrist with one hand without engaging with the other hand. As they grab with one hand, they're not providing any other aggression with the other side of their body, the whole other side of their body, and the instructor starts to go through their process of movements, and the partner is just basically letting it all happen. That is so unrealistic.
I think it's a good idea to know how to defend yourself, though. I really do. I just wish the people who took martial arts would master the technique before they go around showing it off. Because it's really annoying when they come up to you and go, "Hey man, I just learned this incredible new move in karate today, but you gotta come at me like this." Gee, is there anything I could do to make it easier for you? Maybe I could put my head under the back wheel of your car. Give me your money, now! All right then, I'm gonna have to stab you. With my right hand in a lunging fashion. Try to keep your weight on the back leg.
This is why so many of these tactics and these types of instructors are being questioned nowadays, where their tactics were probably accepted way back in the day or at earlier times when there was a bit more ignorance on the subject or on the scenarios. And the training methods in martial arts were different. Listen, you cannot just train for specific scenarios. You must apply the techniques to adjust adequately to prepare for possible outcomes. This is where live sparring comes in. Listen, there is absolutely no substitute for this in the practice of any type of fighting method. Also, you have to nullify stress factors by upping your time under tension in physical conflicts. This can only be done through live contact, i.e. live sparring. I was recently watching Steven Strangles people, okay? And that's a great channel, so check it out if you haven't seen this guy. I love this guy. And he was talking about d.u.s.t, and he had this quote that I'm gonna give you guys that I thought, he just nailed it. And I'm gonna read this to you, and I'm gonna sum this video up with what he said, because this is what really kind of prompted me to do my own video on the subject, but he hit this on the head. So check it out. He's responding to a moment where Dale Brown was showing a move, and he said that fighting is not one of the options. Steven said, "This is one of my pet peeves. So let me just clarify. This self-defense is make-believe. There is no such thing as self-defense. There is only fighting. There is no difference between self-defense and fighting. You're either good at fighting or you're not. It's primitive. It's primal. Whether you're in the street, the cage, or on the mats, wherever it may be. These crooks here, they differentiate self-defense and fighting as a way to sell books, to sell courses, things like that. The truth of the matter is, there is no difference. You're either good at fighting or you're not. And that's why I stress so extremely that you guys join your local MMA gym and learn these arts, because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to. Are you self-aware of your body? Have you sparred live rounds? Have you rolled live rounds? And if you haven't, then you're just a guy in a stupid getup who's trying to convince people that you're the real deal." I couldn't have said it better myself. Shout outs to Steven Strangles people. I love what you're doing, man. Keep it going. But he hit it on the head. Exactly what I was saying earlier. If you want to be prepared for tense situations, if you want to be prepared to fight, if you want to be prepared to defend yourself, you have to know that defending yourself is a fight, and you have to be good at fighting. So you have to learn how to fight, and you have to be comfortable with fighting. Without being able to do that, all these movements are movements without purpose and specifically without experience. Now, I will leave you with this. There are some reality-based training methods and groups out there and instructors that do provide the proper environment. But know this, if you are training in those tactics or that type of training method, close quarters, combat, and so forth, you need to be under physical stress regularly. This way, your body, your instinct, your techniques can be sharpened under legitimate duress. Listen, if that is not happening with what you are currently learning, go learn something else. It is that simple. If you've watched my channel before, or if you're just coming to my channel, I own a Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym. I teach Muay Thai. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm an advocate for these types of martial arts, these types of combat sports, because we are live. Okay, I teach the techniques and we spar. We have live impact. We have impact. We have live sparring. We have live contact. It does not matter what level. We take care of ourselves. We do it in a safe environment, but we ensure that the techniques that we are learning can be applied. As you're applying them, you learn to kind of change your techniques to fit what you're trying to do. When you're going against multiple opponents, we've got people, you got to spar a tall guy one round, a short guy, a fast guy, a slow person, a new person, a veteran. It just you have to constantly adjust to the variables that happen in live sparring. In live rolling, same thing. And if you don't do jiu-jitsu, you need to, because the type of tension that you feel from grappling, you have never experienced before. And that's why not a lot of people survive grappling, and most people don't even make it past the first belt rank. It is grueling. But through doing that on a regular basis, my students become numb to the stress of physical altercations through the live sparring, the live rolling. So if you're not doing those things, I think you should probably give it a shot. From there, you can learn some other tactics and kind of put them into your ability to handle a physically stressful altercation. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, man. As always, keep fighting for fit, no excuses, and I'll see you in the next video.